Welcome to this explainer. We're going to definitively solve the absolute mystery of why your massive Excel datasets are just dragging your workflow to a complete crawl. If you've ever felt that sheer stomach-dropping panic of seeing the words "not responding" at the very top of your screen, especially just hours before a major reporting deadline, well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're unpacking the nuts and bolts of Excel's data lookup functions, breaking down exactly why your spreadsheets are buckling under the pressure, and most importantly, showing you exactly how to fix it. Okay, let's dive right into this universally frustrating experience. Picture this: you're staring at a totally frozen screen, helplessly watching that little spinning reel of death while trying to process an 80,000-row sales report. Now, we all tend to blame our computers, right? We think we just need more RAM or a brand new, faster processor, but the truth? It's usually hiding right there in your formula bar. It's actually not your machine at all, it's how you're asking Excel to search for information.
You see, the issue isn't just some random lag. It's usually specific habits that just force Excel to work way too hard. I mean, think about it. When you repeat formulas down thousands of rows and you use entire column references, like literally typing A to A, you are asking Excel to check over 1 million rows for every single calculation. Multiply that by your 80,000 row report, and you are literally forcing your computer to perform billions of completely unnecessary checks on empty cells. Throw in the strain of searching through unsorted data, running exact match searches on massive sets, and redundantly repeating the same search across different cells, and yeah, you've got a perfect recipe for a total system crash.
Section 1, the big three lookup functions. First up, we've got the legacy classic, VLOOKUP. Look, it's simple, it's super famous, but man, it is incredibly rigid. VLOOKUP absolutely forces you to always place your search column on the far left of your data array. No exceptions. Plus, think about that number 4 in a standard VLOOKUP syntax. You literally have to manually count and type in the specific column number you want to return. So if a colleague accidentally inserts a new column into your source data, your column 4 suddenly becomes column 5. Your entire formula breaks, and you risk pulling completely incorrect data into your final report. Not great. All right, enter the modern powerhouse you absolutely need to know, XLOOKUP. What's super cool here is how the syntax completely separates the search array, say column A, from the return array, like column D. It safely disconnects them. This means you can search from right to left to right, or honestly anywhere in between. And more importantly, if someone inserts a new column into your data table now, XLOOKUP just dynamically adjusts. Boom! No more counting columns, no more structural errors. It's a real game changer. Then there's index match. I know, this one might look a bit intimidating to beginners since you're literally nesting one formula inside another. Basically, the match function finds the row number and the index function pulls the data from that specific row. While it definitely looks a bit complex, this is an incredibly robust method. Before XLOOKUP even existed, this was the ultimate workaround for VLOOKUP's limitations. And as we'll see in just a bit, it actually still has a really vital role to play today for backwards compatibility. So, really, the big takeaway here is the stark contrast between the two. VLOOKUP is super strict and rigid. It essentially forces your data to bend to the formula's rules. XLOOKUP, on the other hand, is dynamic and error-resistant. It conforms to your data no matter how messy or disorganized your table structure might be. It just works with you instead of against you. Moving on to Section 2, error handling and performance optimization. You know, dealing with formula errors used to be a massive chore. With older functions like VLOOKUP or index match, you'd literally have to wrap your entire formula in this clunky secondary function called I4error just to tell Excel what to do if a match isn't found. It's annoying, it makes your formulas twice as long, and it's so much harder to read. But with XLOOKUP, it handles missing data elegantly right inside its own formula. You just toss your not found message at the end of the syntax. It saves you from writing those repetitive wrappers, and it actually saves Excel valuable processing power. And hey, speaking of processing power, this is honestly the absolute fastest way to instantly speed up your file. I literally cannot stress this enough. Never, ever select an entire infinite column if you don't absolutely have to. If you use a bad range, like selecting A to A, you are forcing Excel to scan over 1 million rows unnecessarily. Instead, you always want to lock your formulas into the exact data range you are actually using, like A2 to A100,000. It tightly limits the search perimeter, stops Excel from needlessly scanning hundreds of thousands of blank cells, and immediately kills that dreaded formula lag. Which brings us to Section 3. Which formula should you choose? Okay,
So here's your definitive game plan. If you and your whole team are working in modern Excel 365 environments, just stick to XLOOKUP. It is cleaner, it's safer, and it handles errors beautifully. However, if you're sending this file to external clients or maybe colleagues who might be stuck on older legacy versions of Excel that don't even support XLOOKUP, that's when you rely on index match. It absolutely guarantees the file won't break when they open it. And what about our old friend VLOOKUP? Honestly, save it strictly for quick, simple, one-off tasks on small tables where you just need an answer right this second.
Let's look at Section 4, Master Excel with Omer Budget. Now, understanding these specific tools, that's really just the starting line. If you want to truly master your reporting workflow, check out this staggering number: over 1,000. That is the massive library of YouTube training videos created by Omer Baji. He's widely recognized as Turkey's premier Excel expert, and he brings over 15 years of deep corporate training experience right to the table. And the best part is, he isn't just reciting boring textbook formulas. He's teaching straight from the trenches of real-world corporate data analysis. He's actually centralized all this knowledge on his platform, bitaport.com. And we're talking access to over 80 comprehensive training sets and more than 4,500 videos. But what makes this genuinely revolutionary is that you don't just learn isolated formulas in a vacuum. You learn how to apply them to actual, real-world human resources and sales reporting scenarios. Plus, brilliantly, he is pushing the envelope by teaching you how to integrate cutting-edge AI, like ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot, directly into your Excel workflow to write those complex formulas for you and speed up your analysis exponentially. So, we've covered the mechanics of why your spreadsheets were crashing, and you know exactly which formulas to use to fix them. The only question left is, are you ready to visit Vigiport, upgrade your skills, and eliminate those frustrating Excel crashes once and for all? Just imagine a workflow where errors are handled automatically, datasets calculate instantly, and AI acts as your own personal formula assistant. The tools are out there, waiting for you. Go optimize those data ranges and take total control of your spreadsheets.